Okay. Uh, we have this news now across what is called the West, which is basically, the American military cannot even fix an aircraft carrier. We have in Eastern Europe, we have in Hungary, in Slovakia, and in Czechia, uh, parties winning because they are against the Ukrainian Russian war or their involvement in the war. This means absolutely not that they are Russian assets, they are not. But the economic situation in Eastern Europe and in the entire Europe and the entire West is such that the populations are feeling food shortages, food scarcity, right? So there is no desire to focus on Ukraine right now anywhere in the West as far as the populations. And you can say that for France, for Germany, for Slovakia, for um, uh, America, and anywhere, except for the countries which border Russia. They know Russia, uh, and they are the ones pushing. They are the ones totally aware of the importance of holding on that border, holding the Russians back as far as the supply chains. But other than that, beyond the first line of the countries on the border, pretty much no one cares. The reason is, again, the collapse of the supply chains, the breakdown of the supply chains. And the breakdown of the supply chains comes from Chinese trade embargo. And the Chinese trade embargo comes from a cooperation between the Eurodollar players, banking elites, basically, since the Obama admin, in full consensus with Congress and with the elites, totally, that you no longer need the military, you no longer need any industry, free market, and screw the Saudis. Let's get together with Iran. And Trump continued on the same route as Obama. He is Obama 2.0, but he is the Obama of the right wing. So we had a full consensus, an Obama-Trump consensus, that the Pentagon are warmongers. You don't need any industry, and we just need to cooperate with China and Russia and Iran, and it's all going to be dandy. And that's what happened up until now. That everyone is noticing. Oh well, I told you that, but no one cared. I was called dumb and stupid. That's a whole different story. And my sources in DC were actually called kind of strange people. And they told the Senate that they shouldn't be doing this. That China will bite back. But it is what it is. That's where we are at now. So we are at a situation that the West is declining. The decline is irreversible, right? And gradually, because of the embargo from China, the West is heading towards, well, is right now experiencing food scarcity. And in some places, sooner or later, we are going to see food riots from actual lack of food. Uh, as such, as such, uh, we have started to see another phase of the what is called the Western civilization, which is uh, the savage phase, the Western savagery, right? Because when it comes down to food scarcity, there is no more liberalism. There is no more negotiations. You just go straight to violence, straight to savagery, and it's coming. And savagery will would mean as well executions, assassinations on Western soil against the people who are perceived or truly are or working with Beijing or Moscow. And it's not the first time. It happened several times during the Cold War. Yeah? Western Russian assets or Western Soviet assets, not Russian assets, were executed on Western soil when they got out of control. They were impossible to be contained. Right. So the situation is degrading fast. It has already reached the food supply chain, and sooner or later we are going to see the Western, what I call the Western savagery. It's coming. Make no mistake about it. Well, everything is bad. Everything will get worse. No light at the end of the tunnel. Have no hope. The worst is yet to come, and you have a fantastic, 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 fantastic day.